Following it. Oh, we got a fish. We got a fish. We're going to be getting straight into the video today, guys. As you can tell behind me by the tree stumps in the water, we are back at the farmer's swamp. Now, it's got a bit of extra water in it. We've had a lot of rain recently, and that's the reason why I'm here. We've had temperatures that have been lower than 20 degrees for probably about 3 weeks or so. So water temperatures are obviously down. Tomorrow we've got 25-degree weather, which means everything's going to heat up, oxygen levels are going to drop. This is my last chance at trying to catch some stillwater pike before it gets far too warm for him. And I've got about 4 hours to do it. Let's get straight into it. Right, so what baits are we using? I've got currently tied on a little glide bait, little soft glide bait. I don't want to be fishing too many hook points, obviously. It's like a minefield of logs out there. I'm going to be mostly fishing top water baits, and I've actually loaded my pockets up, which is always a terrible idea, with surface baits. This Savage Gear Snaky Boy, which I've caught some lovely pike on before. Now, this is a very wild area, and I have already seen a grass snake here, and I also seen loads of grass snakes down the canal recently. In fact, I actually did catch one of the last sessions I was actually out on the canal. Lovely, lovely snake, and that one was probably the most angriest grass snake I've ever caught. He was really hissing at me. I had to let him go quick. So I am thinking this one might be a killer on here. Lots of wild grass snakes about, and I reckon these pike are munching on them. So I might tie this one on in a minute, and hopefully we'll catch some. It's looking almost unfishable, the majority of it. There's so much weed, and even though we've had a load of rain, it's still really shallow. Do you want me to show you some pros only casting? Watch this. Skadoosh. I can hit that every single time. In fact, to prove it, I'll do it again. Are you ready? Oh, you know what? To prove it to you, I'm gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Skadoosh. You know what? 3 times isn't enough. I'll give you a 4th as well. I bird nested. I've just been nailing this against the opposite bank, getting some perfect casting to brag to you guys. But I feel like that could be a really good area for the snake, especially with there being so much cover over there, so much weed. Could be a perfect ambush point for a pike when it comes to top waters. I'm a snake. Pike. Yep, we got it. Yes. Yes. Must have followed it all the way from the reeds on the opposite bank. That cast was absolutely spot on. God, I was feeling pessimistic. Not a monster, but that's actually a decent pike from the swamp. Oh, on the snake and in the net. Right, he's in the net now. Let's get him unhooked real quickly. Look at that. Just 2 hook points from one of the hooks, just on the front of his mouth. Be really careful here. We got him. Just very quickly get these hooks out the net. Look at that, perfect on the snake. I've just seen a baby little snake as well. Let's get him resting down here. Thankfully, all the banks of this swamp are flooded, which I guess kind of makes sense because it's a swamp. Which means you can pretty much rest him anywhere. Beautiful clear water as well, crystal clear. That is a healthy pike. Ah, yes. Oh, would you look at that for a beautiful, beautiful swamp monster. Absolutely stunning pike. Probably about 90 centimeters. I think it chased it from the opposite bank. I got the perfect cast right up against the reeds on the opposite side. He's going to flip, down the mat, bring him back up again. Yeah, cast out right up against the reeds on the opposite bank. Really slow take. I could see him slowly creeping up behind it. Just nip the back end, just one hook in him. Absolute stunner. Yes, we managed to get one on the snake before the warm weather hits. Let's get him back. Now, after I came here last time, a lot of you guys were asking what these pike are feeding on in this pond. Well, I've just found an area just down here through these trees where there is millions of tiny, tiny little fry and tiny little bait fish. I'm not sure if they're fry from potentially fish that have spawned in here or if it's just loads and loads and loads of minnows. But either way, that's probably what these fish are eating. They could probably just swim around with their mouths open through these shelves of bait fish. So that is one of the things that they're eating here, as well as probably frogs, newts, toads, ducklings, snakes. Whoa, right in front of me. What a take. Jesus. On the little glide bait. Just flicking it around under some trees. Oh, that's what we like to see. Absolutely nailed it as well. Just look at that. Proper healthy jack pike. Nailed on the glide bait. Proper well hooked. Have to be careful with this one. Just hooked around a gill raker. Thankfully I'm not fishing a heavy setup though, and I never really put too much pressure on the pike, so it hasn't caused any damage, but it is hooked around a gill raker, so we have got to be careful. There we go. Right, we'll have to give this one a rest before we release it. Let's take one last look at it before we release her. Not going to set the big camera up. Real nice aggressive pike from the swamp. Was hooked right around a gill raker, so I've had to be extra careful on hooking her. And I have just given her a bit of a rest in the net, so she should be ready and raring to go now. Whoa! I was worried about it for a split second. Only a split second. Oh no! Oh, there was a pike right down that margin then. Almost had it on the glide bait. Pike's still in front of me. Let's think fast. Jerk bait will do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Just a small jerk bait. That should do it. It's not a big pike. Come on. To the bottom. It's going down to it. It's a good old trick. Leaving the bait sat on the bottom. Just twitch it, even if it's a jerk bait. Look at that, it's going down to it. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. Oh yes, we got it, we got it. Look at that, that trick works a lot of the time. It's only a small fish. I think he might come off. He's only just hooked by one hook point, very, very gently in the scissor. I'm not even going to bother netting him. I'm just going to risk losing it because he will get himself torn up in the net. Well, not quite a swamp monster, more like a swamp, I don't know, baby. Look at that, I told you, just one hook point in the scissor. if I'd have got him in the net, he'd have got torn up. Little jerk bait, couldn't resist it. He didn't chase it in, he just followed it. Look at that, beautiful little fish. Long, lean, skinny, jerk bait munching machine, I suppose. Chuck him straight back. See you later, bud. Hey, we're catching the swamp fish today. This is the sort of area where, I mean, I know I caught pike here last time, but you just expect it to be pike. Sure, it's away from the weed, but it's just shaded throughout the day. The trees cover most of this area. It's just absolutely perfect. I really should have brought some waders. I didn't think there was going to be so much extra water in here. Oh my god, it's freezing! Let's see if there's anything in this sunken forest. Following it. Oh, we got a fish! We got a fish! Oh my god! Absolutely nailed it. Oh, he's gone round a stump. Oh no, he's gone right round it. Might have to get my feet wet. He's come up. No, he hasn't. Oh god, we got him round. We got him round. That's not a bad sized pike either for the swamp. On the snake. Yeah. He absolutely crushed it. Oh. Oh no, he's come underneath this tree while I was trying to set the net up. We got you now, we got you now. Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. On this freaking snake, let's go. One hook point. Need to get him unhooked quickly so he doesn't thrash around. There we go. Oh! Ah! Hooking my fingers, hooking my fingers, hooking my finger. It's alright. We got it unhooked. I did end up with my hook in my finger though, it's a bit bloody now. This snake. It's drew blood, unfortunately, my own blood. Slime and blood, great combination. Guys, I'm currently squatting down in the water to show you this fish. Look at that. Absolute stunner of a snake munching pike taken in the swamp. I had to wade through some water. It's actually freezing cold. We've had a lot of rain recently. I think that's topped it up, meant loads of fresh cold water in here, and it's meant that these pike are really, really ferocious. This one came shooting out from some snags on the opposite side and absolutely nailed it. And look at the quality of this fish. Really, really healthy late spring pike. That is awesome. Well guys, I think I'm just about going to call it a session, and what a session it's been. Normally when I go out, my average fishing time for my videos is around about 8 hours. 8 hours total fishing time goes into one of these videos that you're watching. Today I had half of that, about 4 hours, and actually an hour of that has been filming, so we'll say 3 hours on the swamp. Only had about a third of it that I could fish because the rest of it was so overgrown, so weedy, I could barely make a cast. I couldn't even make it to the water's edge. And to catch the fish that I've done is incredible. It is probably the deepest part of the pond where I found these fish, which is pretty obvious. It's in the shade, it's really cool, and obviously the pike are there, and so were the fry as well. Millions and millions of little tiny fry, and the pike was sitting in weight, and obviously munching the snake as well. A couple of fish on the snake. One of them takes was absolutely explosive right in front of me. That's what you want. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you've liked it, and I'll catch you guys later. Rivers are opening soon, remember.